guys, and welcome back to more Addicted on the Force Lines YouTube channel. We're going to continue with the Charlton save today. We're going to have a live game away against Middlesbrough. As you can see, we're doing very, very well in the Championship. We are now up to 3rd place. We are well into the playoffs, and we are only 5 points off the top of the league. Our goal difference is quite a way inferior at +9. We've scored a lot of goals, but we have conceded a lot as well. And that has been our biggest problem this season, is conceding goals, and our defence as a whole has not been great. I played a lot of games off screen. I played 6 games. Have a look at them. Mixed bag of results. Our last live commentary was a home defeat against Cardiff on Boxing Day. We're now past the January transfer window, so I'm going to look at transfers very quickly. I did make a couple more signings. So, Modo Barrow, we signed him from Swansea for £500,000. He played in the FA Cup the other day in real life for Swansea, and I'd noticed him on the game and I scouted him, and he turns out to be actually a pretty decent striker. So we signed him. Vesicoli's out of the African Cup of Nations at the moment with Angola, so this guy hopefully can step in his place for a bit. He's 22 years old, and you can see he's got some good physicals and he's got some good attributes for... Well, I think as a Trecatista is his best thing. So you know, he's got the right technicals, and he's got mentals in all the right places. You know, he's good off the ball. He's got a good vision, and he's got good composure. So hopefully his finishing will be all right as well. That's been one of the issues with our strikers, is finishing, especially with Simon Church. Our other signing, we signed Huber on loan from Standard Liège. He's a goalkeeper. Because our other goalkeeper, our backup keeper, Nick Pope, he's left. His contract was mutually terminated because he wanted first team football. I wasn't going to give it to him because Stephen Henderson was... Well, he's conceded a lot of goals, but he's still been doing very, very well. I'm on contract because I'm trying to renew some contracts. So looking at Stephen Henderson, no, some games haven't been great, but most games, you know, he's been very good. And having a look, he's conceded 44 in 28, which is not quite 2 goals per game. So I'm going to play Henderson. I'm going to play Hubert in... well, there's no point really having him on loan. It's just a backup keeper, really, because Pope left in case we do have an injury to Henderson or something. I never put keepers on the bench because I've never had an experience of a keeper getting sent off. I've had one booked in my other save because he carried the ball out of the area. But no, I've never had a red card for a goalkeeper. And I've had injuries, but never actually on the pitch. They've always been in training or maybe a knock, and that's it. They've never actually had to come off. So yeah, so this guy's only 21, and his physicals, as you can see, for a 21-year-old, look at the balance and the reach, the strength. That's just what we need in goal. You know, that's what Liverpool need as well with Mignolet. They need someone who's good one-on-one like that is actually brave enough to come off his line. Because Mignolet is infuriating me at the moment. It's very hard to support him, making it very difficult. Okay, I'm going to look at the at some results then. So I played 6 games. First one was a draw away against Ipswich Town. Last time I played Ipswich, I beat them, and there was an O goal by Tommy Elphick, I think, was the winner. So let's have a look at these 4 goals. As you can see, a couple of own goals, and there was a red card as well. So this was an action-packed game. Just go to the TV camera and then slow it down. So there's 6 games to look at. There have been rather a lot of goals. I'm going to slow it down a bit more to about there. There we go. That's fine. So yeah, there have been a fair few goals to look at. So this was... Now, who opened scoring? I'm guessing it was Ipswich. Demi Dezou back to Henderson. I think there was another sale I made as well. I don't remember who it was. There was McGoldrick, so it was them that got the first goal. As you can see, the red card came right in the first minute of the second half. So they played almost all of the second half with 10 men Ipswich, but we couldn't get a win out of them. We got a point from Portman Road. I think that's pretty good. I mean, we're performing above expectations in 3rd place. You know, we were predicted or might aim at... Oh, yeah, that was the own goal. So we actually went 2-0 down. And then we came back after they... Oh, so yeah, we did kind of take advantage of the man advantage because we were 2-0 down. Anyway, what was I saying? I forget. Yeah, our well, at the first we were thinking that we were gonna finish mid-table or just in the top half, in a respectable position. Christoph Berra with an own goal there, second own goal of the game. So yeah, to be in the playoffs is a fantastic achievement. Hopefully we can stay there, and hopefully we can actually win and make our way to Wembley. And then that would be all I have to do with the Charlton save. Because as I said, my goal with this save is to get Charlton back to the Premier League. And yeah, that will take 3 seasons hopefully. Tukadin, sort of the ball crawls over the line there, then makes it 2-2, and that was Tukadin's 50th career league goal, and that drew it all level. So those were the 4 goals at Portman Road. Next game was in the FA Cup. We had a tough tie against Chelsea, and I wasn't expecting a win here, but we never got going. I mean, look at some of these ratings. A lot of 6.5, 6.4, 6.1. Our captain Jackson 5.9, who's hit a bit of a rut of form, and the people off the bench didn't do much either. We never got going with this match. As you can see, look, we didn't actually register a single shot until almost 50 minutes. Chelsea just completely dominated from the word go. Eden Hazard with a penalty in the 40th minute, and then 2 quick goals in the first 5 minutes of the second half from Remy and then Oscar. So Chelsea, that was an emphatic win, and we never got out of the starting blocks. So not going to show those goals. We bounced back with the win at home against Brighton. We lost to 4-1 to Brighton in the reverse fixture, and again it was a red card. And that gave us a bit of an advantage. We already had the lead, and these 5 goals came within the first 33 minutes. We were 3-0 up, and it went to 3-2, and that was all the goals there were. So this was our first goal. There's a ball cleared away by Onyewu, and it comes out to George Tukini, who's been in good scoring form at the moment. Actually, he's been doing very well. There's Frank Musa, and then Demi Dazou is brought down, but Chuli gets the ball in. Chuli, unfortunately, is injured at the moment. He suffered a torn hamstring, so I think he is going to be out for about another 6 weeks, maybe something like that. So yeah, he's been out for quite a while, and I think it said 3 months. So I think he's probably got about 6 weeks left, something like that. I will have a look, but I think that is our only injury. Vetkele is back, but as I said, he's playing in the Cup of Nations. He's back from injury. I think Bulo was injured, but I'm not sure if he's back. I can't remember. That was Tukadin's goal there. So what was that? That was 2-0, and that was in the 5th minute. And then this was our 3rd goal. So there's Frank Musa, who again has been doing well. So our midfield players and our forwards are actually in good form. It's just our defence is letting us down. And if it hadn't been for them, our goal difference would be a lot higher than it is. But I haven't really got a first choice pair of centre halves. I've got Joe Gomez, who's 17-year-old, and he's got a couple of goals for me. But at the same time, he's very young. I put him as limited defender because of his age. But one of my games, I believe he rated 5.6. Something like that, and I took him off at half time because it was really affecting his performance. Nice goal there by Kalunga, that made it 3-1 to us. So yeah, Joe Gomez. Tal Benheim, his contract expires at the end of the season, and I won't be renewing it because the times I've played him, he's kind of let us down, too many mistakes, things like that. So Benheim will leave at the end of the season on a free transfer. Onyewu we signed on a free transfer, and he hasn't been too bad, so I might try and get him on for another year. We've got Michael Morrison, who, again, when he's got a couple of goals for me, but he hasn't really done a lot of good defending. But I'm going to give him a chance. I think I might renew his contract. And then we have people like Oberlay, who's not really good enough for the squad. And then we can make signings. If we do get promoted, remember there's a massive windfall, so we can make some really good purchases. At the moment, we are kind of, I think we're projected to lose about £3 million for this season, because of the money that was spent on wages and transfers, and we haven't really had a lot of outgoings. That was the Brighton match. We won the next match again. This was an away tie against Watford. We beat them 3-2 in the live commentary, which is our first and only live commentary victory on this save. I got my first one for Lazio yesterday. 3-0 victory against Udinese. 2-0 victory here. Frederic Bulo with a goal in first half injury time. And then George Tukadine, halfway through the second half, made it 2-0. This was pretty comfortable. We defended very well in this game. Man of the match was Bulo for getting the goal, and also I think he might have set up Tukadine, but we'll see. I can never remember who gets assists, and I'm intrigued to see actually who has the most. I know our fullbacks will have quite a few. Chris Solly, I'm pretty sure he's got a lot of assists, and he actually, on deadline day, said that Sunderland were interested in signing him. I didn't actually get a formal bid, but he said that there's interest from Sunderland, and he's interested in playing for a top league club because he thinks he's that good. But I said, I said to him that, given the right squad members and given the right tools, we can be as good as Sunderland, and that sort of convinced him to stick around and not worry about interest. Took it in there with the goal that made it 2-0. And it was Bulo that got the assist as well. So took it in, as I said, he's been on good scoring form. And defensively we were great in that game. It's just other games where we've been a bit off pace. Like this game, for example. Wolverhampton Wanderers. We were 3-0 down in the first half. Kevin Law getting 2 goals, the first of which was a penalty. Yoni Bynes has conceded. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong because I was watching some cup highlights. Charlton played, and it was something like, they didn't say Bynes, it was like Yoni Buyens or something like that. I think that's how you say it. And it's Gudmundsson, not Gudmundsson. So, you learn stuff every day. Doyle getting 2 goals, one of which was a penalty, and then Veli Konya, I'm pretty sure I've pronounced that wrong as well, getting Wolves 3rd, and then we almost mounted a comeback. I made a first half sub, as I said. Simon Church completely did absolutely nothing. Took him off, put on the new signing, and the new signing Barrow got a 6.8, and he did set up Tukadine to pull one back, and 8 minutes later Gudmundsson made it 3-2, and we could have got a third one. In fact, Stephen Henderson, I think, had a header, went off target in injury time, so that was something else that could have been interesting. But we very nearly got a comeback here, but our first half performance was just so poor that we couldn't mount a full recovery. Defensively we were dreadful in the first half, but we recovered well. So that was Kevin Dawes' penalty. Henderson went the right way. Bynes, I think, as the 3rd penalty he's conceded this season. He's scoring them at the other end, but he's conceding them as well, which is a shame for the loanee. And I'm hoping that I can keep him actually on a permanent basis. But if not, I reckon we could loan him again next season if we do have a next season. That is not Ched Evans. Don't worry about that. That's Lee Evans. Doyle there making it 2-0. 21 minutes gone. So at this point, I was like, oh, for God's sake. And as much as I would have liked to press the reset button, I haven't, and I don't do that. And then 3-0, things just went from bad to worse. Onyewu with a header, and it didn't really go anywhere. It wasn't really a clearance. And there's Saville. Oh, God, this team has... it's not Ched Evans, but it's Evans and Saville. Okay. Just waiting for S. Hall and Lee Travis now. Here's Kevin Doyle. And there's Veli Konya. Shot is missed, and then Van La Parra comes in. Gomez blocks it, but it comes back to Veli Konya, and that makes it 3-0, 39th minute. And from there I thought it was just going to get worse, and I just wanted to think about damage limitation. But we mounted a small comeback in the second half. Couldn't quite complete the comeback though, which was a shame. This made it 3-1. 62 minutes gone. Tukadine header. There's Jordan Cousins to Barrow, and then the assist from the youngster. Tukadine beats the goalkeeper, and that makes it 3-1, and that goes in. So that was 3-1, and then 70 minutes gone. Gudmundsson with the corner. It's cleared away by Doyle, but Gudmundsson picks it up again. Michael Morrison is brought down. Bynes picks it up. Frank Musa. There's Gudmundsson, and he beats the keeper, and that makes it 3-2. And as I said, nearly got a third. Henderson with a header, which did not hit the target. But I would say, I'm not quite sure. We disappointed ourselves with the first half performance there. And then I've just finished playing this game against Rotherham. Won this 2-0. Tukadine and Church with the goals. Gonna have a look at these very quickly. Royce Biggins with the man of the match performance here for setting up one of them, I think, or maybe even both of them. I can't remember. But Barrow started this match because Simon Church has dropped in form recently. He came out. He scored the goal off the bench. He only came on in at the 85th minute. So I decided to start Barrow for this game. And he didn't do too badly for us. There he is. He sets up Johnny Jackson there, and Jackson sets up Ticketing for the first goal. So Barrow creating that there, having a part in the first goal. And it's good to see our new signing from Swansea getting in on the action. It's pleasing to see. So that made it 1-0, and then the second goal came. Here we go, here's Stephen Henderson. So this was in the 90th minute. And there's Barrow again. Header goes on to Frank Musa. Gives it back to Barrow. Barrow is brought down, and then here's Green. But the ball is won back. Jordan Cousins to Chris Solly. To Barrow. And I remember this now. Simon Church. There we go. So Royce Biggins, I think it was just defensively that he was really good. Usually if you see a rating like that in defence, it's usually assists, especially if they're wing backs or full backs. But yeah, so Simon Church getting a goal there. So yeah, that second half performance was great. The first half we didn't really pose much of a threat, but the second half we did. I think that's all we have to talk about, so we're going to go on with the game now. An away tie against Middlesbrough. Hopefully we can get a another win. We only have one win in each save so far live, which isn't really good. Bournemouth with a big win over Wigan there. What's happening here? Calvin Kennedy's injured, that's fine. Our under-18s and youth teams aren't doing that great though, so I might need to have a look at changing some managers around. I actually have Ray Wilkins as a coach, which I forgot to mention, that Ray Wilkins was out of a job, so I decided to take him on as a coach, and he may end up being my assistant coach. I'm just thinking, it's just something that's going through my head. So a win here, a win here and a loss for Leeds would probably mean we're still third, because our goal difference is far inferior. But you know, we're well into the playoffs. We're against Middlesbrough, so a win there would put us 5 ahead of Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough beat us and they will overtake us, so they could potentially go third depending on other results. But yeah, whatever happens, I think we might be staying in the playoffs. Unless there's victories for Brighton, Brentford, and Derby, but I'm not sure who they're against. Go to the preview. So it's a 4-5-1, it seems. 4-2-3-1 wide. That's probably a good thing to play, similar to that. Right, let's go to the team selection. Who are we going to get play for Middlesbrough them? Right, we're going to go to a 4-2-3-1. We're going to have Frank Musa playing there. Keep Jackson. Do you want to keep Dizu? I wonder. Don't need to make that many drastic changes really. There's no fitness issues or anything, I don't think. Let me just check. No one tired or anything, is there? So that's fine. Yeah. All our players that aren't playing though, yeah, they're lacking the match fitness. And Bulo's lacking the match fitness as well, so maybe we should play him. Actually, Barrow's been doing well, so I'm going to stick with Barrow. We've got Gomez and Vermael, BK, Cousins, Buyens, Goodmanson. I think we'll keep it at that. So I was going to look at assists, wasn't I? So let's have a look. Selection info? No. Stats in the league. Here we go. So who's got all of our assists then? Chuli's got 7 assists and 6 goals. Vetakale is our top scorer with 11. He's unhappy at the moment though, because I sold this guy Herne Grant. Yeah, I didn't show that, did I? Yeah. So yeah, Herne Grant went to Villa for $250,000 because it was just to make a bit of money so that I could finalise the Barrow transfer because we didn't have enough. As I said, Nick Pope is released, so he's a free agent. He wanted first team football, and now he doesn't have any football at all. So stop crying like a baby. And then Pike is just a youngster. He's gone to Eastbourne Borough. So that's that. Right. So I think we wanted to submit that team, didn't we? Yeah. So yeah, Chuli. How much longer is he out for? I'm going to check that quickly. Receiving specialist treatment for a torn hamstring. Expected to be out for between 7 weeks and 2 months. So yeah, quite a while. Yeah, Why is Hobart ineligible? Already involved in another match. Oh, we played for the under-21s. I see. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. So we could fall out of the playoffs if results don't go our way. But again, we could. We'll stay third. We won't go second just yet. We do need results over Leeds and the leaders, who I believe who are the leaders. Goodness sake. Is it still Norwich? Yeah, Norwich are leaders. So we do need results over those two teams if we do want to try and get automatic promotion. But if we got that would be amazing. I never think we'd get that. Right, Baltacha can do our general advice because he does a lot more than that other guy does. Pick up where you left off. No, I'm going to just say show everyone what you can do. Nodding in agreement, listening keenly, that's fine. Don't want to get him too overconfident, so I'm happy with that. Speed it up a bit. 2D Classic, and off we go. Let's see how we do. We're playing in black. It's Middlesbrough with the ball early on here. Clayton to Carriol. Here's Husband. And, well, that's an early goal, and it took just over a minute for Middlesbrough to take the lead. Not good. Not a good start. Could we get a goal here, though? Oh, we did get a shot on target. Moose's shot was saved by Kushak. He plays it short to Gibson. Ledbetter. It's cleared away by Jackson, only as far as Carriol again. And Henderson was off his line, and Sue capitalised. Not even 7 minutes gone, and we're 2-0 down. And this could be bad. This could be painful. I'm hoping not, though. I don't want to lose another one. Let's try going more fluid. Are we on low tempo? No, we're not. I do need to actually have a proper look at my tactics and change them a lot. Right, let's see if we can actually make some progress now. Damiar to Whitehead, Clayton, Sue, Ledbetter, good save by Henderson. Comes out to Wiggins, and finally cleared it away. Here's Tukidine, and he is brought down. Jackson to Onyewu, and that shot. Whoa, it went for a goal kick. It must have come off. It came off of the post. I thought it was saved by Kushak, but no, it hit the woodwork. Here is Vossen. It's intercepted by Royce Wiggins. Frank Musa. Jackson Didu. Barrow. Tukadine. Oh, that's good stuff. And the keeper, again, was caught off his line. 10th goal in all competitions for George Tukadine. And as I said, he's hit good goal-scoring form. Barrow, lovely through ball to Tukadine. And I don't know what the keeper was doing there. I have no idea what he was thinking. Thomas Kushak. So 2-1. We're back in the game. Husband to Carriol. Can we get the ball away? It's cleared into the stands by Onyewu. Damiar. Here's Clayton. And Sue. Dispossessed, but it's one back by Damiar. And Sue. Clayton. Ledbetter. That goes over. 22 minutes gone. Middlesbrough have had more shots, but we've had just as many on target. Johnny Jackson free kick. Not really posing any threat there. And, oh, great. Well, Tukadine's been injured. That's all we need. Right, I'm going to have to put Simon Church on. Advance forward. Well, that's all we need. 35 minutes gone. We've been forced to make our first change. Tukadine suffering an injury. Hopefully not a serious one, because we can't be doing with both him and Vetakele out. Especially with Charlton poor on the form 2-2. Johnny Jackson with his third goal of the season, and we've drawn it level. So after a poor start, well, we're back to square one, really. Callum Harrier, who is returned from loan from Portsmouth, with the setup, and Johnny Jackson with a goal. Let's see if we can push on now. Well, we dropped to 4th because Huddersfield have taken the lead against Millwall. Nucky Wells, I think, scored from a spot, that said. Here's Simon Church now. Can he produce something here? Here's Barrow. Barrow still going. And he's won a penalty. That's amazing. This guy, since I signed him, he's been fantastic. And it looks like Jackson's going to take the penalty. Maybe get his second goal of the game. Is he going to bury it? Yeah, he is. The keeper goes the right way, but there was no putting that away. We now have a 3-2 lead. Jackson with his second of the game. So, yeah, I think this might be a big scoring game somehow. It's 3-2, and we are just coming up to half-time now. There goes the whistle. So, yeah, 5 goals in the first half. Played well, but there's still room for improvement. I'll stick with that. That's fine. Let's crack on. And let's see if we can actually, well, maybe get a bigger margin. Hopefully we don't concede an equaliser. Okay, there's no one getting towards that. Henson goal kick goes out to Barrow. Here's Ledbetter to Carriol. And Clayton. They're not being closed down here. And Vossen. And Henderson's off his line again, but that was nowhere near the goal. That was lucky. Right, here's Simon Church. Musa got lots of space here. No, but he's closed down quickly. Here's Vossen. And Clayton. Oh, bad pass there. Solly. Barrow again. Can he produce another good one here? Oh, it was a shot on target, and Church's effort, well, it was a weak effort. It was saved by Kuszak. 51 minutes gone. I don't want to make another change yet because I was forced into a change already. The goal scorer coming off. Middlesbrough have sustained an injury themselves now. Let's see what we can do now. I think I'm going to make a second change because Dazoo is not producing a lot. So let's put Musa there. We'll drop Dazoo down there and we'll play Cousins. Ball winning midfielder. That's what we want. Let's try that. Let's try and hold on to this lead now. 10 shots, 6 of which on target. I'd say that's pretty good. Hopefully we can crack on and get some more goals. I want to get 5 goals. Here's Barrow. That was closed down very quickly. That was the end of the highlight. Anyway, we've played an hour. Still have a 3-2 lead. Here's Onyewu to Musa. And Barrow. Still going. Musa to Jackson. Jackson on a hat-trick, remember. Wonder if he could get one of those. Here he is again. Simon Church. Shot is blocked. Callum Harriott. Cleared away again. Here's Nsue. And that's the end of that highlight. 67 minutes gone. We have one more change to make. I don't want to make it just yet, though. Throw in by Middlesbrough. Tomlin. Whitehead. Oh, no. Well, that's 3-3. And that was a poor goal. Lee Tomlin to Whitehead and then Sue. And now who is that there? It's Callum Harriott. Right, so that's 3 each. I would take a draw against Middlesbrough, but after being ahead, I would have liked to have held on to that. I know we were 2 behind. Hopefully we don't go 2 behind again. Here's Ledbetter now for Middlesbrough. Back to Gibson. Clayton to Tomlin. And there's Vossen. And that was well wide again. Middlesbrough have made another change. George Friend is now on. So 80 minutes gone now. Can we make a final change? We could. Who are we going to take off? We're going to take off... I'm going to take off Harriott and we're going to play Goodmanson for the last 10 minutes or so of the game. See if he can produce something in this short stint on the pitch. Dean Whitehead now. Saved by Henson. Tomlin rebound is saves and it's a corner. Ledbetter corner. It's come to Musa. Church was in lots of space but he was not picked up. Here's Tomlin and Sue and the header goes over. Coming into injury time now. There will be 3 minutes of it. It's still 3-3 and that is how it's going to end, I think. Yeah, that is full time. So it's a 3-3 draw. It's away, so I will take a point. That will keep us in the playoffs, I think. Yeah, I'll say that. I think go cautious because, you know, it's a bit annoying that we did have a lead. Okay, apparently the penalty wasn't really deserved, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think a draw is a good result. We did drop to 4th because Huddersfield did beat Millwall. But, you know, we're still in 4th place. That's still a very good, respectable... It's more than respectable. Respectable would have been mid-table for Charlton, considering they finished 18th last season. So, 4th place is good. And Middlesbrough do not overtake us either. That's good. So, 3-3 draw. No, it's an entertaining match as well, you know. I think I've only, in my time playing Football Manager 2015, I think I've had one goalless draw in the live commentary, and that was Lazio against Torino. I think that's been my only goalless draw. Goals galore, so 6 goals, yeah. And how long is Tukidin out? Oh, God. Are you serious? George Tukidin is ruled out for 4 months with a torn calf muscle, so he will pretty much miss the rest of the season. That is an absolute... Well, that's annoying. That is annoying. When is Vetakele back from the Cup of Nations? That's what I want to know. Oh, he is back. Okay. Why are all his stats gone down? What's going on there? I don't know. Never mind. I do have a next live commentary in mind. We're going to play 5 games off screen, and my next commentary will be a home tie against Nottingham Forest, who are at the wrong end of the table, really. Last I checked, anyway. 18th place, where we finished last season. Only have 30 points, so, you know, they're not safe. With 17 games left to play, if you're 4 points clear of relegation zone, that's not a safe place to be. So, yeah, Nottingham Forest are not safe. God, Rotherham's goal difference is minus 45. I've got to see some of these. They lost 6 in a row. Okay. So they've lost 1-0, 4-1, 4-2, 4-0, 2-0 and 3-0. And yet they can beat Cardiff 4-0 away. They can beat Blackpool 3-1 away. They can beat Reading. They lost 7-3 to Wolves at home. Deary me. So they haven't drawn a single game. That's amazing. Rotherham played 29, won 6 and lost 23 and have not drawn a single game. That's insane. Wow, okay. Okay, I think now would be a good time to end this off. So yeah, next episode will be a live commentary against Nottingham Forest. That will be going out on... That'll be going out on Friday. And then we'll be facing Millwall in a return derby. This time it will be at the Den. That will be at the weekend, Sunday. And then next week we'll have our final game against Bournemouth, and we will round off the season with a little recap and then start the new season. So that is the plan. It took a bit longer than I would have liked to get a season done, but you know, I had a week off for Christmas and I just didn't have time to do videos because I have another channel to take care of. That's that basically. I'm going to end this off now, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.